Morning everyone, my name is Matt and welcome back to the farm. It's been a busy morning here on the farm. We got all our chickens butchered in preparation for farmers market tomorrow. Now Logan and I are up on a 10-acre hay lot, getting the hay ted out that I cut yesterday with the Farmall 460 and the New Holland 469 hay bind. We got 10 acres total of second cutting on the ground. About 7 acres of it is here on the 10-acre hay lot, and then we have 3 acres off the farm of some second cutting. So we're gonna hopefully in the next day or so get all the second cutting done that we have on the ground and get it baled up, and then that'll wrap up the 2024 hay season for us. So this 10-acre hay lot is kind of a unique lot. We break it down into 2 different fields. We have the north field and a south field. And the reason being is because of this peninsula of woods that comes and stretches about better than 3/4 of the way through, not quite half of the field. The north part of the field is about 4 acres, and then the south part of this field is about 6 acres. So we cut all of the 4-acre piece, the north part, but the south piece, it's about 6 acres. We didn't cut the whole thing. We only made about 4 rounds around the outside. The reason I did that was I wanted to leave a little extra for flail chopping. The second cutting hay, the customer that I have only wants so many bales. So I figured out roughly about how many acres to the bale we were gonna have, and hopefully I'll be pretty close on that. What I've done before is I cut this all for second cutting, and then before we had the 5-acre hay lot that we seeded last year and we've been baling and flail chopping out of, this 6-acre lot was our primary lot for flail chopping. We normally wouldn't get started with flail chopping until a little bit later in the season when this would regrow after second cutting. So we're gonna have this you know, at our disposal to green chop a little bit earlier in the season. So I think it'll be beneficial. So the fact that we cut those 3 acres off the farm, that allowed us to be able to leave a little bit of this behind. We're gonna need this later. Along with this. That's good enough. There. Well, I almost guarantee. Oh, look at that. Perfect. guess I broke that. Well, let's see if the door will close. Well, we got to get this thing somewhat level. There, this is only temporary anyways. Well, these five seem to know something's up, and they're right. We got our smaller pen here that's been vacant all summer long, all set up, ready to go. We got to hook the cattle trailer up, and we're going to go pick up a couple yearling heifer calves. Earlier this year, we decided to not buy spring calves like we normally would in the past. The breed that we buy, they were going anywhere from $800 to $1,000 a piece, and that's a little too rich for my blood for, you know, just a day to a week old calf. So Stacy, Logan, and I decided we were going to hold off in the spring because of other things. Well, now we kind of have been brought upon this deal of two heifers that we can't really pass up, but we're not quite sure what their purpose is going to be here on the farm. That's yet to be determined, and I'll get into that a little bit more later on. But the pen's ready to go, and we gotta go hook the trailer up, and we're gonna go pick up a couple heifer calves. What are you doing? So what we have here are belted Galloway cattle, or affectionately known as Oreo cows. We had a friend that was looking to downsize his herd just a little bit. Had a little too many, so he wanted to part ways with a couple heifers. Nothing wrong with them, just looking to downsize the herd. So Stacy, Logan, and I have been talking the last few months, with the cattle prices being the way they are and the way we've been doing it since we started it in cattle 5 or 6 years ago now, I believe. The price has just gone through the roof, and I don't see any end in sight for the ridiculously high prices, and there's just no way we can make money doing it the way we were doing it. So we're gonna try these girls out for a while, see how they adapt to the farm, adapt to us, and we may or may not convert to a cow-calf operation, and we might go with the belted Galloway here. Personally, I really don't want to go with they're so noisy. I personally don't want to go with the traditional Angus or Hereford or Simmental, any of the commercial market cows. I want to go with something different, and I feel that the belted Galloway fits well into our platform here on our farm. Right now we have these two beautiful looking black and white Oreo cows here on the farm, and we'll see how things go. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like our channel, we ask you to subscribe. We hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.